7:15, Chris.
What time was Dube supposed to be here?
7:15.
Any sign?
No, but he's tweeting.
What's he tweeting?
Alarm clock didn't go off.
Dog get homework time.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Welcome to another Dubes Day. I'm here at Oxford United Training Ground, my former home, and I'm 3 hours late. And the man I'm meeting shouldn't give me too much of a hard time. Well, hopefully not anyway. The man I'm supposed to meet is in there somewhere. Alistair Lane, sports scientist, fitness guru, whatever you want to call him. The man that makes you breathe hard, that's what I used to call him. Let's go find him. I'm here in the physio room, talking to Alistair, who should be out here by the computer. Going to find out some bits of what he's doing for the day. Let's grab him. Sorry about that, Clark, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good hands.
You're right, sorting out the fines.
Are you fines, man?
Fines just pop up from anywhere.
Yeah, the last fines man had a bit of muscle, didn't he? Sorry about that.
It needs to be justified.
Al, how you doing? Nice to see you. Bit late, but never mind. We're gonna
3 hours late, I think.
3 hours. We can edit that out afterwards. Your plans for today? Obviously, I've missed the first 3 hours of it, but
Start off in the office.
meeting.
No, just doing a lot of paperwork.
Okay.
Registering all that kind of stuff with the football squad, who's training and who's not. Medical stuff, planning for today because we've got a gym session.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do outside and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So if we take these computers, they're not just for lads messing around or porn, as Max usually goes on. It's been fined a few times for looking at porn.
The two keepers there, they're doing their well-being. So every morning they log on. Morning, Danny.
Morning, right.
How you doing? How you doing? Good.
So they have to answer a few questions.
Yeah.
Say how they're feeling, how much sleep they got, all that kind of stuff, how sore they are after the last training session, and how hard the training session was and that kind of stuff. Weigh themselves.
Yeah.
Make sure they're not.
Yeah. We'll stay away from them scales, won't we, today? So with all this well-being and all your information you put in, how much of it is useful to you?
Lots of it. I mean, Chrissy swings over to the board over there, through there. What we're looking at there is the amount of time that they spend training, but we also couple that with how tired they are from whether or not they've had a good night's sleep, but also if they're stiff from the previous session and how hard that was. And then we get a traffic light system up there for the coaches, so we can dictate what the next training session is going to be, whether it's going to be lighter or heavier or whatever. So we take all that information into consideration for when they do the next training session.
That is good. So if we can see Daniel's on there filling his bits in. Quality of sleep 6. Kids, yeah, that should be a 3 then. Obviously you're not doing your share of the parenting.
I don't do my share, that's why the bad sleep.
Oh, okay. Restless sleep. So our parents, like Dan, kids, so if he put like a bad night's sleep, will he be like a bit lighter training, or you just know that his performance might not be as high?
Exactly, we can, if Danny doesn't train that well, then we know why. But to be honest with you, even if he's only had 3 hours sleep, he always trains really well.
That's why he's got 20 quid in his hand. Got that in, he's looking for a move. Okay, so the scales.
Should we see what we are now?
No, let's edit that bit again. What are these?
So after every training session, the lads get, it's a protein, carb and creatine mixed drink. They come in, make it up, and away they go. Simple as that.
Does it give you abdoms? Because I'll have one.
It does, because there's no fat in it, like McDonald's.
Oh yeah? Just want to know that I don't have McDonald's.
Apparently.
Nando's. Okay.
But Nando's isn't open at 6.
Yeah. This is your board? Or is that the physio's board?
That's the physio's board. Those are all the bits and pieces that any of the lads injured, he'll write down little workouts or programs for them to do for their rehab. But the idea is they'll do that, and then to make sure they're conditioned for when they come back, they'll spend some time with me as well. So basically what Andy and I do just kind of integrates together. But yeah, every single player gets a different rehab, prehab program and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, as you know, I'm here filming now. Did Al tell you to do this?
Yeah.
You doing this all by yourself?
Just me little warm-up routine.
Yeah.
Just get the blood going, and I'll do me prehab,
Yeah.
and then go out and do me session.
Do you report all this to Al?
No, it's just
you?
Just do a couple of little 8-minute jogs a week, just to keep me based.
Is this just because Joe Hart's struggling for form, and you think there might be a place on that seat for Rio?
They know where I am.
All right, Clarky. Catch you getting a bit out of breath. That's pretty slow.
I can't multitask.
That's pretty slow pace, by the way. Just those who want to know, that's slow.
Yeah, but I'm on the hill.
Oh, he's on the hill. He's on the hill. What is this exercise?
So this is called a hand clean and press, and the idea is that it helps to improve their power. So on a Tuesday they'll do a strength session, and then on a Thursday they do a power, which is why they're doing the plyometric stuff there, and they do plyometric outside, and then Andy down the bottom is doing prehab as well. So the idea being they get quicker and sharper, ready for the game.
Okay, and is this good technique?
Yeah, Sam's really good, but he spent the last 3 months with me, so there's no reason why he shouldn't be. Davies is a bit touch and go.
Is that a standard weight?
What we've done is we go lighter than what they would do normally, because the faster they move the bar, the improved peak power you get.
Okay. So say nearer to the game, would the weight session be less, or it doesn't really matter that you do a Tuesday or say a Thursday session?
Tuesday will be heavier.
Yeah.
And then this will be lighter, but doing quick movement stuff. See, Josh is absolutely flying. Riggy, can you put the next one, that box behind, on top, because Josh is flying over that. And it's the same with the hurdles outside. So we're working. It's all about how explosive they become.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is that they do it regularly. So we've been doing this all the way from beginning of pre-season right up to now.
And so everyone should really be improving, and you can tell.
Yeah, we've got the board over there that I showed you earlier. We've got, you can see our sprint times are improving, jump heights are improving as well. So we've got, basically what the chairman was after is a continual improvement. And that wasn't. I ain't saying, Josh, that was on camera. Make sure you do it this time. He's not ready. Come on, good seconds.
Oh, done.
Yeah, the pressure is on him.
Some people can perform on camera.
Okay, yes, Sam, you're back in.
So it goes. So this is, let's see someone demo the explosive stuff. So they go from one station to the other, or just rotate?
So we've got 4 stations, so we've got the hand clean press there, then they go on to this, which is jumps, and then outside, which is, so what we're trying to do here is improve the rate of force that they can produce.
Yeah.
And outside is the quick contact, so how quickly can they produce that? And then obviously the prehab down with Andy is looking at prevention of injuries.
So the grouping, is it they just pair up, or do you put them in groups?
I put them into groups, because what I want is the development squad lads to be with the pros.
Okay.
Because they tend to put more effort in.
Oh yeah, true. Well, not the good pros. All the good pros put a lot of effort in. Jake,
Hi, dudes.
captain.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm alright, mate. You?
We're here filming Al's role at the club.
Yeah.
Like, how personally to you is important to Al?
Definitely. I think before I came here, last couple of years I had a lot of injuries, especially with my back, and Al's given me a specific program just for me, so that I can do certain things to strengthen my core, strengthen my back, to make sure I don't get injured. And touch wood, that I've been quite fit and I've been injury free for the last couple of years.
Because no one likes a fitness trainer. He makes you work hard, makes you run, but we do need him, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it annoys people sometimes, and sometimes you don't want to train with him because it's hard work. But if he ain't here, he would have a lot more injuries. We've been really unlucky with injuries, and but I think if he hadn't been here, we'd have a lot more and a lot more people out.
During games, how do you feel? Important the last 20 minutes of a game. 70 minutes gone. They've brought on a sub. It's important that you still feel as strong as you did at the beginning. Do you still feel like that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I've had like 4 weeks out with a groin injury, nothing I could do about And you know, the training I've come back and done is made sure that I've been fit for them last 20 minutes. Because if you don't do that, that's when you start conceding goals. And I think this year we've been really good on keep going. And the last 20 minutes we've been the strongest team probably.
When I was a young player, many years ago, there wasn't such science in football. It was just more, you do your weights, you train and you play. But now there's a lot more science. Heard Al talking about plyometrics, jumping, explosion. You know, you're either fast or not fast, and you either got faster or you didn't. So a lot has changed. There's a lot of science, the word science being used a lot more in football, which wasn't in my day.
That's just the way it's going to look this morning. Going to go the top of the block, then going to break down into 4 groups. Then it's going to be only doing 3 up down the block. So confident about the end of the day. Obviously 2 groups in there, and leg press in there, and jumps on to the box. Right, let's go. 1 minute jump, come on, boss. Got your fine money?
Well, it's been a good day, seen a lot. Some of the stuff I knew before, but it's good that people see what you can do. Just and you haven't finished, I know. Just a few things, quick fire really.
Oh no.
Let's say, who would you say is strongest in the squad?
Johnny Mullins probably.
Fastest?
It's between Scott Davis and Ryan Williams.
Hardest to work with?
Scotty Davis, I think. Defensive posture straight away, yeah.
Who would you say is the quickest learner?
Oh, there's quite a few of them actually. Rainsy probably.
Rainsy. Mentally the toughest.
Mentally tough. I'd probably go Tom Newey or Wingy. Tom Newey just bounces back from everything.
Mentally weak.
No comment.
What other one would you say that is in the squad one I know? Fun to work with.
Kits has got to be up there. Scotty Davis as well. Scotty Davis is hard to work with in some aspects, but he's also, I've got a lot of time for Scotty. He's funny. Moles is probably the biggest comedian though.
Yeah.
Without question.
There's one. Last two questions. The one you'd most want to take home to meet the family?
Dean Smalley probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one you'd least likely to
Scotty
take?
Davis.
Scotty Davis is very popular. But as you say, like your job, you know, working with you for 2 years was good for me. I think you're really good at your job. Fitness trainers, sports scientists. What actually is your title? What do you like to be?
Oh God, the title's head of sports science, but it covers everything.
Fitness guru, we call you the fitness guru.
It's been said before.
Fitness guru. But you say your job is a good job. It's not always easy working with professionals, stubborn young men, angry young men. You know, you've got to deal with personalities, something that in this modern day of football, you have to have in a lock, and I think you've got in abundance. And I think the squad
I'm
appreciate you.
Him, by the way.
Yeah, yes. The squad appreciate you, and I think you do a fine job.
Cheers,
so,
dude.
Al,
cheers, mate.
well done.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, tough workout. Whew, as you see, been working with Al all day, inspiring, but give me 2 seconds. Yeah, as you see, Al, integral part of the squad, the team. It's kind of a middleman between the management and the players. You know, he has to have their trust. As you can see by the interviews, he's got their trust, and they believe into what he's saying and doing, and it shows on a Saturday. and hopefully his work, their work, come together with some positive results. That's me, done for the day, on to the next one.